Hey everyone and welcome. I've been highlighting good speeches by MPs as I think the good stuff deserves airtime, as lamestream media, as you're probably aware, are not providing us with the info.
And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.
This is Miriam Cates MP, who represents Penistone and Stockbridge, which is a red wall area just north of Sheffield. This is in regards to the vile depravity being spewed to our children, hidden behind the veneer of inclusivity and gender insanity in our schools. Before we get into what we know to be true, but is good to see an MP exposing, let's have a look at Miriam's background first. Prior to being a Redwall Conservative, she was a finance director of a technology consultancy, a parish councillor and a teacher. So she's got first-hand knowledge of school curriculums, etc. Let's listen to her expose the truth about what's being taught to your children and everybody else's children.
Graphic lessons on oral sex, how to choke your partner safely, and 72 genders. This is what passes for relationships and sex education in British schools. Across the country, children are being subjected to lessons that are age inappropriate, extreme, sexualising and inaccurate, often using resources from unregulated organisations that are actively campaigning to undermine parents. This is not a victory for equality, it is a catastrophe for childhood. Will my right honourable friend honour his commitment to end inappropriate sex education by commissioning an independent inquiry into the nature and extent of this safeguarding scandal?
Can I say I share my honourable friend's concerns and thank her for her work in this area. That's why I've asked the Department for Education to ensure that schools are not teaching inappropriate or contested content in RSHE. Our priority should always be the safety and well-being of children, and schools should also make curriculum content and materials available to parents. As a result of all of this, we are bringing forward a review of RSHE statutory guidance, and we'll start our consultation as soon as possible.
At this point, I'd like to point out that I don't believe a word that comes out of Rishi Sunak's mouth, do you? Platitudes. That's all this man is. Platitudes with no actual action. He's more interested in looking good than he is in being good, as all of them are in this house. Now, obviously, this has been met with the usual excuses from everyone on the left, from it's not happening to it's happening, but very rarely, to it's happening and we are happy it's happening, you transphobic bigot. Now, this isn't the only great thing that this lady has done. She's also said in response to Jeremy Cunt, only men call him that, by the way, and his socialist idea to pay single mothers and mothers free childcare. So effectively, we're paying for their decisions to have kids. And she's come back with a rebuttal, and a great idea in my opinion. She said, instead, we should be promoting the value of family life for stay-at-home mothers. Perfect. Now, what Hunt is doing is removing motherhood from women to promote childcare, i.e. paying someone else to raise your children. Now, we know what having no father in the home does to your kids. Imagine what no mother and father in the home does to the kids. I'm sick of this harebrained corporate logic, get them back at work as quick as possible, being passed off as progress. It's far from progress, this. It's regression. Get rid of the it's regression. But anyway, I'd like to know your opinion, everyone. Did you agree with what she said? Do you agree with what she said is happening in schools? It's good to see certain MPs exposing it. Another red wall Conservative seems to be the only Conservatives in the Conservative, because the rest of them are just socialists in blue suits. Let me know what you think, though. Stay sane. See you on the next one.